Can I go now?
It's up to you.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about our history, and it's going to be lots of fun. I guess we'll start with Sam.
Okay.
So we decided to have a baby, and what happened?
Well, we conceived our son on the day of one of our friends' weddings.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that was something else. So thanks, Matt and Cheryl.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Took one for the team.
Yeah.
We literally decided to have, to start having, kids.
Yeah.
And it was just done. We just got pregnant right away.
Yeah,
immediately.
The first time we actually tried to have a child, we ended up by having Sam. We were lucky enough and fortunate enough that he was a first timer.
So that caught us off guard a little bit. And since then, we
didn't try to have kids right away right after Sam.
No.
We waited. Your plan was 3 years apart and then have another kid.
Well, I wanted to start thinking about it after Sam was about 2.
To see if we can actually keep a kid alive.
Yeah, make sure he's solid, right?
And we're decent parents.
He's eating. He's not a little
Dead.
asshole. Yeah, dead. Dead's a good giveaway to not continue.
Dead people equals bad parenting.
Yeah. And so yeah, and then we would start deciding if we wanted to continue to have kids, if we wanted to have more kids. You've always been kind of you were okay with having kids, but you didn't need to have kids in your life to feel fulfilled. Bleh.
I was okay with the idea of having one child, and then if it happened that we have a second one, then cool. If we didn't, cool. We had Sam, so I was happy. I'm happy no matter what. Right? That's my idea. If we have a kid, great. If we don't have another kid, okay, well, I have my son.
And we
so far he's not that much of an asshole.
And I've toyed with both not having kids and
yeah, you tried to wrap your mind
but
around
I've never been okay with having only one child.
We could say that as pretty much from the age of 3 to Sam now, where he's 5, we've been on and off trying to have another child.
We've been trying for the whole 2 years.
Well, no, you say that, but there were times where literally, how can I describe it? We weren't actively being all right, let's go.
No, but you had brought up a topic that it was very, it was a lot of pressure. I had an app and I was going through this and, I'm ovulating and all that kind of stuff, right? Actively trying to get pregnant because it wasn't happening on its own. And
heads up, that's not sexy.
No, it's not.
It's not fun.
It's not a sexy thing.
It turns into a goddamn job.
It's okay, honey.
Yeah.
There's work to be done tonight.
Yeah, see, work to be done. There's no fun in that.
No. That being said, we've been trying for 2 years and it's not happening. In September, you came to school to Fanshawe.
August, technically.
So essentially what happened is you moved away. Mm-hmm. I finished the renos of the house, tried to sell the house.
We decided to finally take a plunge once I was done school for the first year to go to a fertility clinic. And now we are in the process. I'm sweating as if I'm nervous about this, but it's just freaking hot. We decided to go to a fertility clinic to actually figure out what is going on. And we'll then kind of go into details about the journey of us seeing if there is something wrong, what we need to do, and the steps that we're going to be taking.
Essentially, tomorrow we find out the results from the last month of testing.
Yeah.
I did blood work on day 3 of my cycle and blood work on the 21st day of my cycle. And I also got, I don't know what the name is. I'll enter it.
You got something shoved up your hoo-ha. These are all the things that we're going to talk about, or you're going to talk about in the days to come in the vlog. This is pretty much just letting you guys know, hey, welcome to the channel. Kind of a long intro to let you know that these are the ideas that we're going to be going through to see if we have to do IFB and all the steps that we're going to take to see if we will have to adopt or if we even end up by having another child altogether.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So welcome.
Hello.
And bye.